Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mike. This Shiesty Reefer back at it with another video. I just want to show y'all a quick little update of what I got going on right now over here with the Shiesty Reef. Give you pretty much a breakdown of what I got going on as far as corals, equipment, livestock, stuff like that. So definitely hang out with your boy so you can see what I got going on. So we can kind of start from the top down. As far as equipment goes, we're rocking 2 Radion Gen 3s. These are Gen 3s and 2 like 32 watt Haiger lights. Nothing crazy. As y'all know, your boy is the king of something used. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything pretty much here is a budget build, man. So, like I said, I just want to show y'all what I got going on and what you can accomplish too. So, I'm still kind of working on my lighting schedule. I still don't have it fully where I want to. Like I said, playing around with a mixed reef, it is tough trying to get the lighting right. As you can see over there, I kind of got my sticks, you know, mounted up over here now. You know, I got my torches. So some of the stuff is just, you know, kind of fickle with the lighting. So, like I said, still playing around with it, but we are getting some progress. All right, guys, so just a general breakdown of the tank. It's a 93 gallon cube, 30 by 30 by 30. As far as the sump area, as you can see, nothing too crazy. CO2 scrubber on there now. Hopefully that's helping out with the pH. I am checking it. It is definitely helping out, but that was one of the weaknesses of the tank with where I have the tank located at with my dogs in the same room. Is the pH has been very hard on this tank. So ended up grabbing this CO2 scrubber, running a Bubble Magnus protein skimmer. Ended up, I need to get it clean. Ended up putting filter cup in instead of the filter socks. Way easier to clean. Just got my UV sterilizer back online. It was down. So I was having trouble with a lot of different stuff, and I definitely think the UV sterilizer would have helped out to help, you know, with some unwanted algae, cyano, stuff like that that I have been fighting. You can see we got an ink bird. So we are running GFO and carbon as well. And I do dose off a reef. So over here, my little board station. Nothing crazy. As you can see, man, nothing crazy high tech. I don't run an Apex or anything like that. Probably should. It probably definitely would help out with the swings and stuff that I had run across. But this is my ATO, and I'm, you know, dosing calc in there as well. I have like 2 medical spinners in there, so it kind of keeps everything stirring up. Cheap doser from Amazon. Like I said, all of the stuff that you know, these are my power heads and my return pump. Like Haiger, like I said, nothing crazy, y'all. As far as power heads go, like I said, just super basic stuff, man. Like I said, this is a knockoff like MP20, MP40 pretty much. Jabal, like I said, I got those Hydra, and then that's just, I don't even know, I think a hydros, like a cheap hydro system, but it's keeping my flow looking good. Now as far as livestock goes, as y'all can see, got a school of chromis right there. I have my Barini tang. I know the tank police are gonna be like, oh, he's too big for that tank. I know. I am working on another build. There is probably my oldest fish in the tank. That is my fox face. Definitely, that's my yellow chorus wrasse. Definitely good for pest control. Have my copper band that I am, like, y'all don't even know. I was working on this little guy for a few weeks, getting him to eat and everything like that. If y'all do check my page, y'all will see that I have how to acclimate a copper band, and as y'all can see, he's doing just fine in here, eating well, picking that stuff, holding his own, like, you know. So right here we have my algae bloomy, always pecking, cleaning. Another OG of the tank is my McCosker fairy wrasse. Yeah, but he's definitely had some times in this tank and in the old tank. If y'all seen the old tank, I thought I lost him for probably like 3 weeks. Ended up doing a water change. In my old tank, I had it was an all-in-one. So pretty much, like, he was in the sump area of the all-in-one for like 3 weeks. I didn't even know. And that's why everybody always says that you get wrasses, that you should get a lid. This fish right here is definitely the reason why I had a lid on that last tank. But as y'all can see right now, I don't have one on here now, and I am in the works of putting one on. Right here, you guys can see, I have 3 cobalt damsels in here. And when I tell you, I love these guys. Super active. They are not super aggressive. So if you're looking for some cheap fish with nice coloration, definitely look at those. You guys can see. We got this, I think when I bought her, he was called a TR Maroon Clown. He's cool. Like him. A lot of personality as well. Here's a nice shot of my male Mandarin. Y'all seen as well, I do have a female in here. Generally at night they normally get together and they do their thing, but wow, photo bomber. I have seen them do mating, rituals, I guess, but yeah, man, definitely cool to have him in the tank. Again, photo bomber. Here's a nice shot of my female Mandarin out and about. We've been very lucky with Mandarins. I know you hear people when they talk about they are super cryptic and they never come out and stuff like that, but I've been very lucky with the 2 that I have. They have always just love being out, so definitely cool. I do have an engineered goby in here somewhere. He normally has right there actually. My engineered goby. Got him made in a little cave and pokes his head out. When it's time to eat, he will full-fledged come out. He looks cool. He didn't use the pipes, the cocoa worm tubes and stuff like I envisioned, but yeah, it's all good. I'm trying to think if it's any other fish here in the stock. Also have 3 peppermint shrimp that all they do is argue. Obviously, you know why I got them, for aptasia control, and I would say they have eaten some aptasia, but I would say if you were gonna try the peppermint shrimp method for aptasia, you definitely would need more in a tank, because I've heard that they like to go on hunt parties. So, and I say, like I said, in the general area, they pretty much keep this area clean of aptasia, but they don't really move out of this area. And one of them is a female, and she typically has eggs on her like all the time. As you can see back there, I have an anemone crab that is tucked in like a blanket. Come on, man. And a rock flower anemone. And here we go, guys. My ribbon eel. Just got him in to the tank, so it's probably trying to figure out what's going on, but yeah, wanted to get some footage of him. Black ribbon eel. Like I said, the coloration is not there yet. Like I say, he's just getting into the tank, but definitely he was cool. Definitely think he's gonna fit in real nice here in the tank. Like I said, the size of him, the way I had the scape, like, yeah, just this ribbon eel just tied the whole theme of my scape all together, y'all. Y'all don't even really understand like how hype I am right now. Like I said, hopefully I can get him eating well, but as y'all can see right here, man, it's a black ribbon eel. Definitely want to get some good footage of him before he finds his hiding spot. Man, as y'all can see, man, like, look at that shit. He looks so cool at this bitch, y'all. Everybody's investigating him. They don't know who he is, but y'all don't even understand. I really built this whole scape for an eel. And like I said, y'all, this shit looks so dope to me. See, just trying to figure out where his new surroundings is at. And you can see, look at my, can you see my clownfish is like really sizing them up? Yeah, I did have a few deaths here in the last couple months. My mystery wrasse, he mysteriously passed away. I'm not even sure what happened with him. He used to hang out in that little cocoa worm too, like that damsel is hanging out. And now, what else? I had my cleaner shrimp. He ended up passing away too. If y'all do notice, I don't have that blue face trigger anymore. And I had a leopard wrasse as well. And I have a story for why they are not in here anymore. I'm gonna see if I can put the footage, if I have any footage. I might not, but my chromis are breeding. They breed like every 30 days. And when I tell you just how you see like that particular activity going on, that's what it's like when it's time for breeding. You see that? It is non-stop. And the male is normally protecting this area right up here. They like to lay their eggs right up there. And I didn't know what was happening at first until I seen the male that's protecting that area when they start to lay their eggs. Oh my God. When I tell you, he does not care how big you are. He was going after that Barini tang. I'm talking about anybody that would come by, he would, I'm talking about savagely go after them. And 2 different occasions, like I said, up there, he would go at it. If he had eggs up there right now, he would go at that algae bloom. Like, it's crazy. But come to find out that he pretty much made them jump, and that's why I'm like, I really do need to get a top for this aquarium, like, soon. We could probably go over the corals now. Now, as far as corals, guys, we definitely have taken some losses throughout the journey. And like I said, with trying to figure out this pH and everything like that, trying to get it as high as I can. It's been a test. So, like I said, the corals have not been growing, in my opinion, as good as they could. Because, like I said, my pH is just, it's a struggle to keep it up. See, we got my little, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not super crazy about the names. I'm more of just trying to color contrast with stuff, you know? So this is one of my Zoroarks. You know, I do know some of the names where it's like, those are some rosters, I think. Those over there. What was it, AIO? AOI, AO, something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. another Zoa rock over here. And I am one of them dudes that I kind of like the theme of things, kind of having a theme like Zoa theme, you know, affiliate theme. So I can see right here, this is my Deresa clam. Doing pretty good. I've had that clam for about a year now, y'all. Doing pretty good. Some Ghanies. Chalices. Pretty sure that's like a Leptoceras. No, or it's Cyphastria, something like that. I can't remember. I get those confused. Pretty sure that's a Lepto. But in this general area, I kind of wanted to get corals that would encrust because just of the shape. This is more of the tunnel area. Here we got an acanthos. Got a recovering leather right there. Like I said, I've been fluctuating with my parameters, still trying to get them right. But yeah, got a few torches over here. Did a few shuffling of some other corals, but see, it's another. I think this is kind of like a weeping willow. Still, it's not fully extended. Pink philo. Got an acan right there. Zoas. Duncan is not liking that right now. Space Invader, Pectinia. Here you can see we got my SBS tree. Like I said, it's coming together, y'all. Like I said, I have not really had luck with SPS in general. Like I said, I really want to probably say that's probably because, like I said, my pH in general is just too low, probably. Some more really nice torches. Some of these, like that stylo down there, is dead pretty much. A few new additions, but like I said, this is probably gonna be like my last go around with buying sticks. Pretty much gotten to that phase where it's just like whatever's growing good in your tank, that's what I'm gonna just stick with. Everybody loves to have that mixed SPS, LPS look, but I mean, like I said, it is definitely more difficult than it is seen on TV. But overall, I am happy with the progress that I have had with the tank. It's definitely an experience trying to figure stuff out, or, you know what I'm saying, obviously if your tank doesn't look great, it's not fun, but when you do have those times where, you know, things are looking good, you know, fish are healthy, corals fully extended, it's pretty good. So like I said, we take the good with the bad, but like y'all can see, man, everything is doing, for the most part, decent overall. I want to say this transfer that I did is probably around 3 months now. So upgraded from a 45 all-in-one to a 93 gallon with a sump. And you can see the side shot. Like I said, I feel like it's definitely coming together. Definitely say that the tank aggression has went down. My Barini Tang definitely is the tank boss. Obviously you can see him. And like I said, Tang Police, hey man, I know he is way too small for this tank, but as you can see, this side right here, this area right here will be housing something new. Just wait. But for now, like I said, here in the next few, you know what I'm saying, he's doing all right. But I definitely, not gonna lie, yo, I like how my aquascape actually came out. Like, it actually came out how I envisioned it in my head. And y'all, if y'all do stuff, y'all already know how hard it is to get that concept to come to life. So right there, I used to have some sticks right there, some SPS, and I just kind of cleared it out, removed everything that was sticks towards my branching rock. But pretty much right here, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. What I did right here is just kind of flood this with some torches. Like I said, I love torches, and like I said before, man, I'm just kind of going with the stuff that's working. You know, like my torches aren't dying on me right now. Like I said, I'm kind of bouncing back right now from some tank fluctuations. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just kind of go with the corals and stuff that's been working for me. So fish wise, definitely am liking the stock right now. Like I said, everybody's pretty much at this point comfortable with each other, and it's not, you know, not any real tank aggression going on right now. So if y'all made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button, man. Until next time, holla at your boy.